How's it going, everybody? This is Ed Clay. I'm here in the boiler room in Camp Springs, Maryland. I came here a couple days ago. I texted Lloyd Irvin and basically told him I didn't feel like I was getting anything done. I was getting pulled some different directions, and he told me to immediately come to Camp Springs and work with him and get out of the environment that I was in. Basically, I've got a book coming out in December, January called Gangster Business, 15 Gangster Principles to Whack the Competition. In the book, he talks about taking decisive action and making quick decisions and moving with speed. That's basically what I did by coming out here. I just hurried up and got out here. Basically 12 hours later, I was in Camp Springs, Maryland, working here in the boiler room. It's kind of a funny place. It's got a big dry erase board behind us. We put our things to do on the board. We erase them. Over the last day, I've already put things up, crossed them out and erased them. Basically, you got a special knock to get in the room. The door always stays locked. Tinted windows with blinds. It's got a little peephole to see who's knocking at the door. They don't know the knock. So, it's a very private room, and only doers are allowed in the boiler room. Right now, a lot of the Gameness affiliates are calling us, saying basically they're having problems with their schools and they're having problems getting students and asking us for help. So what we've decided to do is in September or October, we're going to do a conference for MMA schools to build their MMA schools. Basically, if you're a doer and you want to build your MMA school, come to the conference. A lot of people ask us how we have one of the largest mixed martial arts schools in the country. Same thing out here with Lloyd Irvin. He's got one of the largest mixed martial arts schools in the country. The reason is we have systems, we have good marketing, everything is systematic and in place. So our business is doing good. Right now, with the recession, there's a lot of people too that are in denial about what's happening. And the truth is, if you're in denial, tomorrow you can be broke. And you move back in with mom and dad. It is that serious. Right now, you can see a lot of that. Unemployment's at 10.5%, at least in Nashville. I think nationwide about 9.5%. That's major. Great Depression was 20%, so we're halfway to the Great Depression. A lot of people without jobs. A lot of people are feeling the burn right now. It's really no joke. I was talking to Lloyd last night about it. And he's like, a lot of people are like ducks. You know how ducks, they're smooth on the surface as they're swimming. So they're swimming in the water, they're smooth on the surface, but underneath, they're paddling real hard. Like, I don't want to be a duck. I do not want to be a duck. So, I came out here and I'm out here to handle my business. Another thing that we're going to go over in the seminar or the conference is having multiple streams of income, because if I would just have multiple streams if I didn't have multiple streams of income right now, I'd be broke, flat out broke. But luckily I have multiple streams of income. I got tons of different businesses, and I'm doing just fine. Like I can survive the recession. I'm actually doing good in the recession. A lot of people aren't doing so good. So one of the things we're talking about in the conference is having multiple streams of income. Basically at the conference, it's going to be for people that are willing to do what we say do, put systems in place, and grow their school. If you're that person, you need to be at the seminar. There's no excuses, and that's one of the things that we don't tolerate, period, in our business, and in our philosophy is excuses. Everybody wants to make an excuse, but my business is different, or this or that. We don't care about your excuses. No offense, but there are no excuses. You either did or you didn't. If you're making an excuse, we don't want to hear it. Go make an excuse of somebody else that allows you to make excuses, but ultimately excuses don't matter to us. You either did or you didn't. So no excuses. If you want to grow your school, you're going to be there. There's no other thing going on. And if you don't, you really don't. You're not there. It's that simple. So I really hope that we can help your school grow. I know that we can. If you listen to what we have to say, your school will grow. I went from 58 to 400 students in just 12 months. That was years ago, but that's just putting systems in place and doing things right. Run your business like a business, pay like a business, run your business like a hobby, pay like a hobby. That's one of the things Lloyd told me a long time ago, so I'm running my business like a business. I got to run all my businesses like a business. I got to always make sure that I'm hustling right now, because it's a tough time, and if I'm caught slipping for one instant, I could easily lose it all, and I'm not going to be caught slipping, and I hope that you're not caught slipping right now. I hope you're not in denial of the state of our economy. It is not good. Do I think it's going to come back? Probably not. It may come back for a couple months. I think they're trying to make us think it's going to come back, but By the end of the year, I think it's going to be worse than it is right now, and that's no joke. It may sound bad, but it is what it is, and we have to prepare for the worst. And then if something better happens, great. But at least I was prepared for the worst. And lastly, I was talking about multiple streams of income. I would suggest right now that if you do have multiple streams of income, you live on the lowest stream. Now that seems kind of hard because I've got a bunch of different streams, and I wasn't living on the lowest stream. Right now I'm living on the lowest stream because I'm not taking any chances. It's too much to risk in the state of our economy to lose it all. Why not live at that lowest stream? Now, if you only have a martial arts school, we got to fix that. We can work on that, but you better stay focused on that martial arts school and make sure that you hustle. Right now, there are some MMA schools that are doing amazing, and they're growing because the sport's growing. But there's a lot of schools that are doing bad. You don't want to be the schools doing bad. So hope that this helped you some. I'll get you the dates here pretty soon for the conference, and I just wish you the very best. If you need anything from Gameness, just give us a call. We'll be glad to help you with your school or whatever problems that you may be having with the recession right now. Thank you.